If you thought the fight talk between Crawford and Davis was old news, guess again. Terence Crawford just dropped a surprise in a recent interview, and Gervonta Tank's response came back fast and harsh. Crawford suggested putting Tank on the undercard against Shakur Stevenson for his big fight with Canelo Alvarez. He said if Tank was not so cocky about stealing attention, that would have been cool. Tank's reply is now getting a lot of attention online and in boxing circles.
Crawford and Canelo, I'm pretty sure
Shakur and Tank?
That would be dope. That would be dope, but if Tank was not so cocky to be on a Terence Crawford undercard, that would be dope. But I don't see Tank taking a backseat to no fighter.
Here is what happened. Crawford sat down for an exclusive talk and laid it all out. He is headlining a big show on September 13th against Canelo Alvarez, but he wants the whole card to be strong. He thought the long-awaited lightweight fight between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis would help boost the card. Crawford said that would be great if Tank was not so cocky to be on his undercard. He was not trying to insult just Tank. He also praised Shakur and Keyshawn Davis, calling them the two best in the division without any doubt. But asking Tank to be on someone else's undercard is a step too far. This interview quickly brought back the bad blood between Tank and Crawford, adding more heat to a rivalry that has been building since Tank insulted Bud's wife and supported Errol Spence back in 2023.
Hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
I can see you starting. Ready for whoever comes next. That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? Just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him. It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Awesome, appreciate it.
Now Crawford is basically saying he respects the sport enough to give Shakur his moment, while Tank would want all eyes on himself. This comment set off reactions across boxing shows, fan pages, and social media, with everyone wondering how Tank would respond.
Tank would never even think about to come up to 154.
All right, what about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways.
Tank did respond right away. Gervonta jumped on his social media and fired back quickly. His message was short, sharp, and full of the kind of energy only Tank brings. He said he does not take second place to any man. He questioned what Crawford thinks he is and who gave him the right to decide the fight card. Tank made it clear he never plays second fiddle even for a huge show with Canelo. He reminded Crawford and everyone that Tank is the main attraction.
Next, I told y'all who I want to fight. I can't keep saying the same thing. I already told y'all who I want to fight. The best versus the best. That should be my next fight. I told y'all I'm a dog. I'm top level, elite level fighter. So let's make boxing great again. Let's put the best fighters in the ring with each other, and let's see who come out victorious.
What stands out is he did not just brag, he brought up his record. He pointed out he is undefeated with one-punch knockout power, while Bud wants to talk about where people stand on the undercard. The fight world exploded. Clips of his response spread across TikTok, Instagram, and X, with fans chanting to make Tank versus Shakur the main event.
Bro, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. You don't know me as a person. Let's say you don't like me. Like, you don't know me. Like, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck him. And everybody in the crew, I mean, with him.
Tank, question for you. You're a proud father.
Let us break down what is really going on. On the surface, this is just two top fighters going back and forth, but underneath it is about branding, legacy, and control. Terence Crawford is looking at a huge fight with Canelo in 2025, and he wants the undercard names to match that big stage. To him, Shakur versus Keyshawn makes sense because they are hungry, relevant, and rising. Tank, on the other hand, thinks even a lightweight unification fight should center around him, not play second fiddle.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and daring to be great.
You would fight him,
man. Tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow,
man.
Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh, man.
You're going to have a pre-camp.
Then what the people going to say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
I don't know.
Then there is how people see them. Crawford has built a name for being quiet but deadly and technical but smart. His calm, strategic jabs contrast with Tank's flashy, high-energy personality. This difference fuels everything. Crawford sees Tank's ego as predictable. Tank sees Crawford's humility as hiding insecurity or worse, disrespect. It is also about who deserves respect in the pecking order. Crawford basically said Tank would never accept being just an undercard fighter. For a boxer built on confidence, that is a direct challenge. Tank's reaction showed his fight smarts and business sense. He is not just protecting his ego, he is protecting his whole career story.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. That shit in boxing.
But let us be honest, hey. Gervonta Tank Davis has not really looked good since that strange, underwhelming majority draw against Lamont Roach back in March. That fight left fans confused and critics split. Since that night, it feels like Tank has lost his hunger, his edge, and his focus. And instead of setting things straight with a rematch, he is avoiding it. He is straight up dodging the Roach rematch.
You still early in the game. What do you want your legacy to be when it comes to this game, man?
Beat the system.
That's system. What's the system of boxing?
Beat the system of boxing, life. Just beat the system. Be able to spread my wings and had my people next to me spread their wings. That's it. I ain't really got no big goal of this sports and all that. I just want to get my money and just remove myself.
And instead, he is out here calling out Jake Paul. Yes, you heard that right. Jake Paul. What are we even doing? This is not real boxing. It is YouTube drama with boxing gloves. Let us be honest. Tank versus Jake is nothing but a money grab. A circus fight made for pay-per-view. No legacy on the line, no real belts, no real rankings. Just viral clips, loud press conferences, and a lot of hype. And the worst part is both fighters are okay with it.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute.
Clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate True Boxing Media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
Now it is clear they are not chasing greatness. They are chasing money and attention. Jake Paul has always been in it for the show, but seeing someone like Tank, who once looked like the next generation star, fall into that same lane hits differently. That is real disappointment. Let us not forget Davis has been talking about retirement for months. In almost every interview, he mentions how he does not love the sport the same way anymore.
Gervonta Davis just posted that he would beat the brakes off of you if you guys fight.
I mean, I'd be down. Let's run it. Like, I'd be super, super down.
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
Is there a height limit in boxing?
He is tired. He is drained. And a number of boxing analysts and former fighters have started noticing the signs too. His body language has moved his distance from it all. Some say he looks depressed. Others say he has checked out. Whatever it is, one thing is for sure. Tank's head is not in the game anymore.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Look, if he wants to retire, that is fine. Every fighter has their time. But if he is sticking around just to earn big paydays against YouTubers while avoiding the real threats, that is not right. That is not the Tank Davis we were promised. The sport deserves better. The fans deserve better. And honestly, so does he. Let us zoom out. This is not just petty arguing. This fight highlights a trend in boxing. The business is more about personality than ever. Fighters are brands. Cards are carefully built stories. To help the sport grow, promoters want the most balanced, marketable, technical, and exciting fights.
It's done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something solar, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offer, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that.
Crawford-led card, possibly giving attention to Stevenson versus Tank, which is a great matchup between two exciting lightweights, makes sense for the story. But Tank's brand demands top billing. If he cannot be the main event on his own show, is it worth doing it all? This situation shows what boxing fans already know. Often the flashiest promotion and the biggest names drive fights, not necessarily the most competitive matchups or the best fights for the sport.
It's like people selling that self. Like, you know, even the picture where everybody was in the room. That shit look like some devil shit. Facts though, some coke, right? Yeah, that shit like some devil shit. Like they sold that soul.
Yeah, you go with that.
That was crazy. And you seen how the guy was? He looked at the scorecard. Yeah, he looked at the. Come on, man. We want to get Tank over here and fight. Man, I already know what y'all gonna do. Yeah. But every time I say something, it's like I'm hating.
Crawford calling Tank cocky shows the tension between ego and sport. And here's where it gets more interesting, because the Crawford versus Canelo mega fight is being put together by Toki Alalshik, the man who has practically turned the boxing world into his personal play area.
So Gervonta Davis, a couple of days ago, say on Twitter that now he wants to maybe work with you.
I don't have a problem with him or any fighters. Yeah. If he respects what we are doing to the boxing, I don't have any problem. And if he want the green light from Heyman, we work with Heyman now. Correct. In each card, we have 1 or 2 fights with him. It depends about him. If he want to enjoy the fast train for the glory, you know where he can search.
Yeah.
And of course, I like and I respect the loyalty for his partner Heyman. Of course, this is something make him, in my eyes, big, and I respect it because the loyalty is important in the life. And he's good fighter. He's a good fighter, but he need to understand that what we are doing is important for boxing. We work with who respect us, and we have a tough fight. We don't have normal fight.
He has been putting up big money and bringing the biggest names under one Saudi banner. And honestly, he has been changing the game. But not everyone likes the way he operates, especially not Gervonta Davis.